as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports.
Go to who subscribe. This shows that I'm on. I hit this button. I hit share.
One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Throwing right. It's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On first down is Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first and 10, here's Young. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it's Kyron Williams. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Young to throw on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Milton. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run now on 2nd down. Inside the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Slot receiver headed right. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Look wide. Get this one complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, Young. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Try and throw with Milton. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. They send a receiver in motion left. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. From the gun, here's Milton. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The kicking team on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Now Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll swing this out to Swift. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Panthers have it. He gets 3. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Oh, what a mistake. 0-0 on the clock. The half is over. You just want to get to the locker room. Instead, you give up a touchdown, Greg. That is an awful way to close out the first half.
Yeah, and it's funny, a play like that, Mike, almost offsets everything good or bad that's gone on previously in that first half. That's all that's on everyone's mind coming into the locker room. Now, coming out of the locker room, they've got to find a way to put that behind them, get that bad taste out of their mouth, and recapture some momentum here to start the third quarter.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll get this out wide. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Here's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a run. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Here's Young. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Handoff handoff here, up the middle. And a sigh of relief. He gets a first down, up past the 10 and out to the 13.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. A gain there of 20. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll go play action here with Milton. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, a throw from nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Give it up the middle to Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a second and 9. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Throwing now on third and long. Now he'll air one out. And the Buccaneers Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Try and throw with Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing again is Milton. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air once more is Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The throw once more. Here's Milton. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On first down, here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now give on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a big one, this third down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his tight end, that's a Conquo. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll run here. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home date next weekend. Look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and
Oh, man. Good game.
I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
Man, I missed so
EA
many
Madden
plays.
NFL. The Buccaneers
Not bad.
get the win, as we
Started
say
off good.
so long
1st quarter was
from
like
Tampa.
everybody's getting goddamn. I mean, everybody's getting catches. Touchdown. 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 What is going on, man? Big. Touchdown. Touchdown. Nothing in the 3rd. Then the defense tightened up in that 3rd for both teams, I guess. Nobody scored. Then we got 4th quarter. Just pulled it out, man. That was a good game. $277. Man, one person get hurt, man. That mess your whole game plan up. Anyway. Oh, Wow, I didn't know he had 3 picks that game. That's impressive. He got the pick that 1 tackle solo, 1 assist, tackle for loss. That pick was what did it. All right. Until next time, I'm out.